Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
It's 80s, baby. What's up?
Oh, and you're the artist formerly known as Prospect, playing with myself as a case of the Mondays.
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 99.9D.
99.9D. All right. Well, it's Monday, right guys?
Apparently.
It's great to be back. We had a fun show on Thursday night. We'll go ahead and take another look at that thumbnail later on, but first, Dario, what's going on with our chat, Migos?
What's up, everybody, for tuning in? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Win or Lose, Laser Pants, Dark Bowl, Print Rabbit, Born to Hula, Disavowed Action Figures, Jake Peterson, what's going on? Just Jeff, Smash Labs, how you doing, Mr. Famous Superstar?
We are
Andre's in the
blessed.
house.
We're blessed with his presence today.
I know.
Yes.
Plano Games, Thick Nick, Chicken Burger Disco, Mr. Williams. Let's see. Lago Figs, Yomito, what's up? Oh, what the hell is that? Double Down Hustle, Barry Dean, Colossal Customs, what's going on? Soul Bro, Sacrifice Plastic, Incomplete Thoughts, Darren Schaefer, B. Rivera, The Wrestling Hound, what's up? Kelly Dorset, Thunder Crow, what's going on? Welcome all. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Welcome to the show. Man, oh man.
Hey, before we get started, I have like a really important bit of news. Can I share that first?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I just everyone, I wanted you all to know that Network has shipped my Cobra Commander. So I am going to be the very first person to have a Cobra Commander. Right? I'm so excited. I'm going to be the first one.
I have two already, two different ones actually.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Why on earth did? Oh man! Network. Fist in the sky.
Let the rage throw through. Yep. Well, geez, how was your weekend, guys?
Adam.
I got like a million shipping notifications, so mine was great.
Nice. Dario.
It was cool. I got to hang out with some of the chat migos. Lago Figs, I was with him over the weekend, and with Sean Reed.
Nice.
We went to Toy Con.
How was it?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I've never been to it before. This was my first time because it was a lot closer to the house than it usually is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was telling Lago, and I feel like this is what Frankensons would be, just on a smaller, cheaper, way smaller scale. It's a bunch of overpriced like resellers and things like that, and now I know where everything in Jersey ends up.
Well, is it like a normal thing, or is it like an annual thing?
I think it happens like once or twice a year,
Okay.
every year. But it's usually further away from my house, so I never go to these things, like the local ones that we have here. I never really go to them. But it was interesting. Like, I picked up a couple of things that weren't overly priced, but there was a lot of booths over there that I was just like, I just laughed when I saw the prices and stuff like that.
So it wasn't a complete wash then.
Yeah, no. I had way more fun chilling with Lago and Sean for a minute, and then I went there.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was also there on Friday to get pictures for the new NECA stuff that was revealed, that was posted on the page. I was with my friend from the comic shop, Craig, from Craig Stuff on Instagram.
Cool.
And we were just hanging out and stuff like that. And then we ended up going to the comic shop afterwards, after we grabbed a bite to eat, and I hung out there until way past closing with my friends Craig and Dave from the shop, and then other Dave from oh my god, I'm not the other Dave. Eric from Adventures in Collecting podcast.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we were just hanging out there, and I got to yell at some kids like an old grumpy man. So that was funny.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we're hanging out in there, and these kids right before like it's closing, so I'm going to lock up. Like I work there. I'm like, hey, it's 7:00, man. I'm gonna lock the door, and they're trying to come in, and I was like, dude, we're closed. Like, what's up? You know what you're looking for? Like, no, we're just gonna look around. I'm like, no, we closed. So they go, I kick them out, whatever. I lock the door. Then like half hour later, we're just in there talking, and all I hear is a bang, and they were bouncing a basketball or a football or something, and they banged it up against the glass. So I went out there and I was like, hey, I'm like, and I used some foul language. Captain America would not be happy with me.
So you turned into that lady at the end of Tommy Boy?
Yeah. I was like, hey, man. I'm like, what's up? And they all looking at me like they don't know what's going on. Two of them took off, so I knew those are the ones. And then I said, yo, if you break that glass, I'm going to have to, whatever.
Whoa.
And I'm like,
Hey!
I was like, oh, I'm like, and all of them had like a dead face. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, so now none of you know what's going on? I'm like, friggin' idiots.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it was fun, though. It was fun.
Yeah, no, like that's like that's like the funnest part about like the like cons or stuff like that is like you get to hang out with people that you don't ever usually get to hang out with. Like you get to like see people you don't usually see and just have a good time. No matter if you bought anything or not, or if they showed off anything really good, it's just like, oh man, it's so cool that we're all hanging out.
Yeah, definitely. Like hanging. I talk to Lago every day, since we've been talking, like since the chat and everything. I talk to him daily, like almost throughout the whole day and stuff. So like this is the second time I physically met him. The first time was when he hooked me up with a TMNT set that he picked up for me one time, and then we talked the whole time over there. We got to know him a little better and everything, and it was cool, man.
That's awesome. That's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about.
That was the only reason I actually went back on Saturday was to go hang out with him, because when I went on Friday, there was nothing there for me. Like I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. But like he spotted a Metalhead, the animated NECA stuff, and I don't have one. I didn't order him on time, and luckily I only got one for $10 over the price. I paid $40 for it. Dude, two booths had them at $40, right? And they did not last.
No, not at all.
Other booths had them that I saw the day before, right, for like $65, $75. And I was like, I'm not paying that much. And like Lago said in the chat, there was a NECA Foot Soldier set. They wanted $95 for it. They had a Super 7 Baxter for like $85, and they wanted the San Diego one for like a $150. I was like, you're nuts, bro. You're crazy. I met the dude that I met at Target one time, saying that he flips, that's what he does for a living. When I saw him at Target, he legit told me that's what he does. He had a table there and too.
Cool.
Yeah. So I was like, this is funny. Then I picked up some cool props from Bone Claws Customs. He had a table there. He's like Jersey resident, so that was cool.
Man, that sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, and the diorama creators, they had a booth there, so it was cool, man. I enjoyed myself just hanging out with them and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't see myself going back there. The only reason I went there was for the NECA stuff, and I was so excited to go and check them out that literally did not even notice them, that they were right there when you walk in.
Oh, really?
I walked around the whole thing Friday, and I was like, man, where is this stuff? And then my buddy Craig's friend that he's one of the vendors, He's like, oh yeah, all the NECA stuff's right there in the front. And I'm like, what? Where? Legit, when I bought the bracelet, it was like to the right, and I was like, how did I not see this? It was like legit right there, but it was cool. Like NECA usually does their own thing, you know, like they have a little thing, like I said at this arcade place, Yestercade, and Four Horsemen usually have like something there. But
Yeah,
I
man,
guess
they
with
showed
everything,
off some cool stuff.
yeah, I guess with everything happening, they resulted into just doing it there, like this little stuff. So, but it was cool like that. Man, I'm so glad I don't collect Mythic Legions, bro, because some of the prices that they had the figures there for was insane. And I said, if I get into it now, I would have to buy them because I would have to backtrack.
Did the Four Horsemen actually have a little booth that they were selling them at, or
It was
selling them there?
not that I saw,
Okay.
They just had that one table where I recorded all the stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was literally right when you walk into the town hall or whatever. It's like a gym. It's like so like right when you walk in, there was a table and they just had a little display there right there.
Okay,
I mean, if
I'll
they had
go ahead
something,
and bring up some of these pictures so that people who might not know what you're talking about can see. I'm gonna have to get this like bat thing. This
dude,
looks awesome.
that thing looks killer.
Yeah.
When I went in there, I saw that and I was just like, wow, is this a new figure? Because I don't know nothing about these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently this is a new reveal, right? So I'm like, this looks sick. This looks crazy. But what I'm so excited about are those horses. Let me tell you, I got 2 of them pre-ordered. Those things are huge, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those horses are big. And looking at that one that's on like with the flames and everything, like that evil looking horse. Oh man, I wish I would have got that. Cause that looks so sick. Those Mythic Legions, bro, is wow. Like they do a killer job. Look like, oh man, look at that. It comes with the chains and everything all attached to them and stuff. Oh.
Yeah. That's. Whew. What do you think about this, Adam?
I love me some Mythic Legions. I picked up some at Designer Con.
Mm-hmm.
I own some of the earlier Barbarians and Knights.
For the prices that they had them at Designer Con, it was kind of like you had to, man.
Yeah. No, I picked up one of the giant like ogre guys and one of the little trolls, and I loved both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I have the older Knights and Barbarians and stuff. I dig them. I mean, like I'm only picking them up here and there, like random ones. Like I'm definitely not all in, but I dig this stuff for sure. And that guy, the albino bat guy with the chains is definitely a standout. And the horses have me very interested in general too, because I have a Figma horse, obviously from Attack on Titan, but it's like it's a little bit small, Figma in general skews a little bit small, so it could be cool to have a nice big horse at some point. So got to keep an eye on those for sure.
Yo, this one looks so badass when I looked at it in person. When when these went up for pre-order, I was like, oh, this looks cool, but like, what am I gonna do with this? Like I don't got no use for them. So I pre-ordered 2 of the regular ones, and now I'm just like, I should have just done it. Because oh man, it is so nice. And I saw those big ogres that Adam's talking about, and I was like, honestly, even though like they're older stuff, like I was just like, wow, like I've never seen one in person.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I was just like,
it's really
whoa,
different.
Man.
It's a real different experience when you see them in person. Like
every little one of them.
Now those trolls don't have much articulation, but for what they are, they're still nice. I mean, the sculpt and the paint job on those things is killer. It's just really, really lacking in the articulation department. But if it depends on what you're using it for. I don't really, it's highly unlikely you're going to be trying to get that thing super posed up.
No, probably yeah. For Win or Lose, I placed pre-orders on the Four Horsemen website, I believe. Damn, when was it? Beginning or the end of last year for the horses. Mythic Legion is not like that big of a distributor where everybody gets them, so that's why they're like a little pricey, and they're hard to get once they're sold out, unless you go on like Big Bad if they're not sold out, or someone else selling them, but they're gonna be up there.
Yeah, I had a a heck of a time trying to get a whole bunch of trolls there for a while because I was just like, not trolls, goblins. I was trying to get goblins there for a while because I was like, oh man. But I think I don't remember how many I have. I think I have like 7 or 8 or 6.
Look
or
at the
something.
stance of that horse compared to the figures on the table. Like,
yeah, they're
man.
big giant horses, man. That's awesome.
Dude, I can't wait to get that in hand. I just can't wait.
Towering.
Yeah, like they look so cool. They were so cool. This was that Friday when I went and saw them.
Yeah, they've got what is this over here? They've got the little goblin there, and then they got one in the front there. And then the new ones, those are coming out, right? The what are those called? Do you know what the name of those are, Adam? A little bearded guy there on the left.
Dwarves?
Maybe, yeah. I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm very bad with the names of these guys. I only know like what I have, so
Yeah, I mean, like I'm assuming that they're just like dwarves, but yeah, I'm like they definitely have real names too. They name
yeah.
But yeah, I was super impressed by these figures, man, and I was like, I'm kind of happy I'm not in on them because I would have to drop a lot of stuff to continue with these.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have to order from Megalopolis.
Yeah,
no.
I'm not. I wouldn't do that.
I think that's the main distribution. You can also get them at Big Bad. Like I just ordered one of the giant guys. It came in my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot because I'm doing the same Nosferatu Zod custom that Punker Mike did. That was originally done by Gotham's Owl. So you can get them on Big Bad Toy Store, but I think Megalopolis is one of their like main distributors as well.
Yeah. And real quick, there was this one table, and he had those Gladiator figures, and man, I was about to pull the trigger on 2 of them because those look kind of cool.
The ones
I'm
that
still super happy with those.
Yeah, they look kind of cool, man. Like I didn't mess with them or nothing because obviously they're in the box. Maybe, but hopefully Adam could like chime in on this. When I was looking at them in the box, it kind of gave me like some Storm Collectible vibes in a way, like the way they were built up and everything.
They're a little bit sturdier than Storm Collect because Storm Collectibles does a lot of like the overlays and like the softer rubbery stuff, and the Gladiators are actually all just like kind of like harder plastic. I actually like how the Gladiators feel even more than Mythic Legions, and I think they have slightly more articulation than Mythic Legions. I do love me some Mythic Legions, but those Gladiators figures are really nice. I'm really looking forward to Wave 2, and also I ordered that helmet for the one guy from Wave 1 that didn't come with the helmet that they ended up adding after the fact. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that Aztec Warrior I know went up for pre-order, I think.
It's not an Aztec Warrior.
It's an Aztec Warrior, so
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, whatever he is.
An Aztec Warrior, yeah.
Whatever he chooses to be in life, all right?
An Aztec
He
Warrior.
was up on Big Bad.
Yep.
But yeah. And these turtles, man. Oh man.
So these are the Loot Crate exclusives, right? You have to get all of the Loot Crate stuff to get these Bebop and Rocksteady bunny figures.
Yes, sir. So I don't remember which one was which, but if you had to order all 3 Loot Crates, the turtle Loot Crates, to get the bonus figure, let's say
It was the
Rocksteady,
Bebop. It was the Bebop, yeah.
Yeah, if you ordered Rocksteady, the electrocuted turtle shell, and the comic Shredder Loot Crates, you get the bonus figure, which is the bunny suit Bebop.
Mm-hmm.
And these are it right there, which I like. I love them. I thought they were cool, but the winners for me were those pirate.
Yeah, those look really cool for the game.
Yeah, the pirate video game ones. And the only thing I think it was Lago. Yeah, I was like, man, you know what? Looking at this package, I hope we get them at Target because the back of the package had like the figures that were out and everything, but it just says Loot Crate. But I don't know. I hope it does stay exclusive to Loot Crate, but I would love to see this at Target.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely get it just for that Easter basket. But these look cool, man. They're funny. I dig this.
Yeah, you could tell they're having a lot of fun with the line. You know what I mean? Like when you see weird, bizarre stuff like this. Yeah, this is way cool. Yeah, this is from. Oh, because there's like different versions. Like there was only like one version. I think it was a console version that you had the Pirate Bebop and Rocksteady, and I think the arcade version didn't have that. I don't remember exactly the breakdown on that. It's funny because through the way that they got the license, they have to label it Nickelodeon because Nickelodeon legit owns Turtles now.
Yeah,
So that's why you see Nickelodeon on all the boxes.
Yeah, but these look cool, man. I really dug these. Like I like the turtle, the turtle, the in the bunny suits, but I really dug these a lot.
Yeah,
I
these
really
look
dug
awesome.
them. Yeah.
Mr. Adam, thoughts?
I was super impressed that they did fully sculpted bunny suits. I kind of thought they were just going to be Bebop and Rocksteady in like, soft goods bunny.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like I just kind of assumed that, but it's fully sculpted bunny suits. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you get to reuse that body for the both of them. But I was impressed that they're fully sculpted. They're cool. If I was like a rich man, I would want them, and I would have them in my like I don't know Easter display or something. Like, I don't know.
It'd be so bizarre, but it works. Yeah.
Yeah, like whatever, and then the Turtles in Time versions, those are great also. But I think we've covered this in the past that I own the original exclusives sets of both the Turtles and the Foot Soldier and Shredder and everything video game versions, but I'm not I tapped out on the video game line because of the movie line and the cartoon line and just needing to make some decisions like an adult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had all my video game ones. I had those two sets as well. The 4-pack of Turtles and then the Shredder and Foot Soldiers, and I just gave them to Dario because I was just like, I'm not going to do anything with these. They're just going to sit. I know that guy. Yeah. So Dario is pretty leveled up on these, right? You're pretty strong with the line, yeah?
I mean, if I go back and check, I might not be missing anything now.
yeah, you're good.
Unless I got to go on eBay and get the bootleg turtle sets, the NECA ones.
Yeah, I really like those Foot Soldiers from that set, man. They're super cool. That's one thing that I always liked about that game was the different, the different palette swaps that you would get. There'd be like white Foot Soldiers and orange and all kinds of wacky colors.
Because it's different levels and they had different colors. Yeah, and that's why I want those Roadkill Rodneys so bad.
Yes.
Because of the game, like I remember seeing them a little bit here and there in the cartoons, but it was mostly, the Mausers, the rat catchers, on the cartoon than in the video game and stuff. But man, I was just like, I gotta get this. And when I saw these, I gotta get them.
Mm-hmm. So as I had said earlier, if you missed episode 201 on Thursday night, you can. It's up now. You can go check it out and listen to it. Here is the thumbnail. I'm really digging this Hellfire pack. I had originally tried to fit, the whole pack in there for a picture, but then I decided to go with this, and I think this works a lot better, since you guys have seen both shots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
You had a couple. I mean, like you're gonna post the other ones on your personal page, so
yeah, probably.
Right? Yeah, like you had some really good shots in this whole in your whole setup there, including the slowly dying loom cube stuff. So
yeah, if you don't know, when they start to die, they start to flash. So there's this thing is lit up from behind with a loom cube back there, and I've got that Phoenix Fire from the Diamond Select Phoenix from, geez, how old is that? That's super old, right?
Before they started doing articulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that thing is nice and big, so it still kind of works. You can still kind of fudge it in there and make it work here and there. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But moving right along, since we're talking Diamond Select, what's up with this guy?
So apparently over the weekend, as we all know, this was supposed to be New York Comic Con weekend, and this was revealed. I want to say yesterday. Whatever. It was revealed over the weekend that this was a metaverse event that they held, and they announced this one and a statue.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I saw this getting posted up yesterday, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm not posting this. Like, and I even questioned Adam, like, what is this? And Adam said,
it wasn't us. I believe it's probably a Jean St. Jean sculpt. So I'm seeing it for the first time as well.
Yeah, you could tell this is obviously, as you've mentioned many times before, this is obviously a paint master because his feet are flat and, they probably had to glue this thing together, right?
I mean, that's the funny thing is with translucent stuff, it's like that it's harder to tell because translucent resin, translucent print material, it's hard to tell because I don't know what's going on with the pegs and stuff. It might there's a chance that could be like a factory test shot or something in order to have the clear stuff the fact that you see the articulation going on inside. So I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
I don't know whose fault it is that the pose is so weak, but yeah, it's man, I mean, Human Torch probably would have looked a little bit different if Gentle Giant had worked on that one. That's the way I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna just move right along, guys.
Yeah, no, it's pictures like this that really get eaten alive. You know what I mean? Like it's like you could have possibly sold it if you used that ankle articulation to point the feet down a little bit to at least try and give it some kind of flying look to it. Some kind of hovering action, I guess. But this is just like it doesn't look like there was any effort put in here at all.
this looks like he's in an invisible body cast.
Yeah, it's like I said, like these shots like these, you get eaten alive for this stuff, man. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This is very interesting. But yeah, let's not spend too much time on this, huh?
They obviously didn't.
Oh. So I guess we'll wait until we have the Fallen Fed here to talk, more in depth about this masterpiece MP52 Starscream.
I mean, I just say that I'm excited for it. Like I own previous Masterpiece Starscreams. I ended up buying a third-party Starscream because all of the previous actual Masterpiece Starscreams have issues.
Mm-hmm.
This looks beautiful to me. It is too expensive, but it's not $400 too expensive like the Optimus Prime was. So I am likely in for this one.
$265 is still crazy though, man.
Oh, it is. It's ridiculous. But to me, this does look like the quintessential Starscream. So I'm very happy with the images of it. He has a ton of faceplates, a lot of cool effects and accessories. So I don't know. I think that as long as it's it doesn't have issues like the Hound figure had, where it's stress marks all over it and stuff if you move it around, then I would be very, very happy with this Starscream. So
$265 is $265 is hot toy money, man.
Yeah, well, they're like 12 inches like Hot Toys, and they're fully sculpted, engineered, crazy amounts of articulation, transformable, awesome Transformers. So it's like I'm okay with that. Like, especially for a character like Starscream. You know, like it's like Starscream, Megatron. I get it. Like Optimus Prime was too much money. Optimus is the one I have not bought yet, and that's because he was too much money. He came with a lot of stuff that I didn't need, so I passed on him. But like this Starscream, I think I'm in for it.
Dario, what do you think, man?
I think it looks cool. I mean,
it does look cool, but does it look 265 plus shipping cool?
I mean, unless it's a hot toy or something I'm like really digging into, like, yeah, nah. I mean, I don't do Transformers like that. I like Transformers, but nah. Like, I'm happy with them big old babies. I got the Prime and the Megatron, and then the transforming Prime that turns into the truck and everything. Like, I'm good with those.
Yeah, how much was that big, that giant Optimus Prime that you have, if you don't mind me asking?
That thing would like, because I own that too. That thing was like
around
$55 or something. It was cheap, actually.
Was it? I don't remember.
Like, I mean, like it's not
the transforming one.
Not cheap, but no, the non-transforming.
No,
one.
the transforming one, the giant one, the big one. It's like what, like 3 feet tall or something?
Yes. Look, okay, so the one I have up here is the Mega Action Series, the Optimus. He was under 200, maybe like 185 or something. But they don't transform. That one is like almost like about what was it, like 18 inches or something like that, right, Adam? Or 20 something?
Yeah, it was almost 2 foot. But that other one
it was over 2 feet. But then the one I got from Supreme Collector, that the one that transforms, I don't know why I want to say it was like around maybe over 250, maybe under 4, definitely.
Yeah. I remember it was reasonable though, like because the amount, like how much Transformer you get, for what you're paying was worth it. Like it felt like it was like, oh, okay, this is definitely
no,
worth
it's
the
awesome
money.
because it's when it transformed, it actually looks like it's actually scales with 112 figures.
Yeah, like you could
like
fit
legit scales with it.
Yeah, you could put GI Joes and Marvel Legends in like the driver's seat and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've seen that before actually. I think El Sinestro did that.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got that one too. Yeah, I want to say it was. I know it wasn't more than 4.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't more than 4, and not less than 250. I can't see it being less than 250. I know I paid a good penny for that, and that was from Brandon.
Yeah. All right, so we get to see these images of the McFarlane Toys Witcher figures. What are your guys' thoughts on these?
I think that these look like the Geralt, the main guy with the white hair and the beard, looks better. Like this is the paint. Like I told you guys before, we worked on statues based on the Witcher video game for Dark Horse, so like that's how I'm familiar with the property. And this is what Geralt is supposed to look like, as far as I'm concerned. Like the paint, that previous one that McFarlane had shown off, that was, I guess, a Walmart exclusive where he's like orange or whatever. That one looked awful to me. This looks a little bit better. I mean, like the poses are slightly better. They're still a little bit awkward in some of the pictures, but the paint is a drastic improvement over the first one they showed. So I'm probably going to be willing to give this one a shot. I mean, you're talking about like $19-20. So on Amazon, I mean, like I'm likely in for both Geralt and Eridan, the other guy who basically looks like the Skull Knight from Berserk. So
I just want that decapitated monster head. That's really all I want, so I can give it to Guts. That's like, that would be why I would pick this thing up. Like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get that and just kind of throw the figure to the side. Maybe steal the swords from him. I don't know. Dario?
Yeah, I guess they look cool. I don't know nothing about Witcher, and yeah,
Okay. And then here's the other guy you were talking about, Adam.
Aridin. I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, we made a statue of this guy too. So it's like, that's, like I said, I'm familiar with it. Like, I didn't play the video game. I watched a little bit of the Netflix series, but obviously these are based on the video game anyway. So it's fantasy, and they're generally pretty cool looking articulated figures. So I'm willing to give them a shot and hope that these are on the nicer end of the McFarlane stuff rather than the ones that I would regret purchasing.
Well, it looks like these guys are going to have more articulation than that Spawn Kickstarter, though, right?
Oh man, why you gotta kick me while I'm down?
We had a good 20-25 minute convo at the comic shop about that figure.
What's the general consensus, if you don't mind me asking?
So my man from Adventures in Collecting, he's in on it. He went all in on it, and he was like, he's gonna back it, like defend it, I guess, no matter what, because he wants the figure. But he's like, I guess he told, in a way, he does know, like, oh, yeah, it could have been better, but he's still happy with what they're getting. My whole thing was, it's like, look, I understand that you want to go that retro route where that small, whatever scale, 4-inch, 5-inch scale figure that you put out in the 90s with the plastic wing capes and everything and all that. I get it.
That's not that's not what he sold us, though.
No, because you started off with something and you're little by little making lesser of that what you showed us. And like we told him, like he took out the ab crunch. He's like, no, it's still there. I'm like, no, he took it out. Like he complained about that rubber gut piece, so he just made it one big plastic. And I said, if I was him, if I was a toy maker and a company, I would be a huge scumbag and just use the figures that are already out there in the shelves and just tweak that a little bit. But I already have the mold for it. Just do a little bit different design. And that was like another thing. I understand the whole, that nostalgia feel that you're getting from the old stuff. But give me a second cape. Why just that one? Give me a second one at least. Something,
Mm-hmm.
You're not making nothing any different. I'm like, when was the last time you guys got a figure like this? And then they brought up that special edition one, with the cross piece and everything. And I'm like, yo, but that's another reason why a lot of these Spawn fans don't even care, because they've been craving something for so long that the only newest thing is the ones that are in the shelves. And now you're getting this, and this, all it is bringing nostalgia to that other thing that you put out before, I was like, it's whatever, man. But I'm like, if I was him, I would have been a scumbag and a half and just took that design and the molds from that and just tweaked it out a little bit, and that was it.
Well, it's complicated too, because it's like what you put out there for the Kickstarter was highly articulated, like, high articulation, super articulated. This is what it's going to be. If you would have said, oh, we're just going to do an updated version of the old Spawn, that's kind of a different story. Would you agree with that, Adam?
Oh yeah, it's like, that's the thing, is like the thing that is so upsetting about this is that the fact that it seems to be ever changing based on whatever Todd is currently into. So like, that's the part that just messes with me, is that like this thing it's a mixed bag of like, it's shotgun approach. It's all over the place, and like, that's whatever. We'll see how upset I am at the end of the day. You know, my money's already gone. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, so here we have another version of Geralt or Geralt. I don't know how to say that.
This one's a statue.
Oh, this is a statue. Okay.
Yeah, this one's a statue. It's like, I think it stands at almost 12 inches. I think when I saw it, it was like 11.8, something like that. But this one's a statue.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we had talked briefly on the show on Thursday night about these Marvel Legends shirts that you can get at Kohl's right now, and they're only $25 a pop. What do you think about these, Dario? We didn't get your input on that.
I think it's cool. I know a lot of people in the comments were bashing them. Yeah, my man. Have you seen the artwork on the boxes? It ain't ACBA posing and stuff like that. It's literally this is literally coming off of the artwork on the boxes,
Mm-hmm.
is what it seems like, and I think it's pretty cool. To be honest with you,
Yeah, no, I like them. Adam?
I mean, I ordered the Deadpool waist swivel one, so yeah, I like it. And I don't usually wear I like black t-shirts. I mean, like the big joke is gonna be like DVs or wide necks, but it's like I actually just wear normal. My wardrobe consists of like regular black t-shirts in general. Yes, I have some of my silly ones that I've worn on the show just so that way Sergeant Bananas can make fun of me all the time. But like as far as like nerd shirts go, I tend to like more low-key stuff. Like I ordered Uniqlo just had like a team up with Evangelion. So I ordered some of the Evangelion shirts where it's just like it has like nerve and like has like weird little things on it.
yeah.
It's like most people wouldn't know that it's a nerd shirt, you know, like it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
you have to know to notice it kind of deal.
yeah, I love shirts like that myself. I prefer
Exactly,
those.
right?
Like,
You know, like so it's like that's like I tend to like I'm either plain black t-shirts or I veer into the like low-key nerd territory, which is why I also get upset with all these Mezco shirts where it's like Nosferatu, Baron Pens, and you know, like it's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna wear those. I mean, like on laundry days, I'll wear those. So that's it in general. But the Deadpool waist swivel one, I'm down. Like it's funny, it's
well,
quirky. I'm you
plus you
know
guys worked on that, right?
exactly, yeah. It's what we worked
Yeah,
on.
I like Uniqlo because they'd be doing a lot of collabs, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones that I bought like 2 or 3 shirts from was the oh my god, the Ippo shirts. What's that anime? Hajime Ippo. The boxing one. Jesus,
Yeah, yeah.
I just went blank.
Yeah, no, you said it right. Hajime Ippo.
Yeah, I bought a couple of them because they were so sick, and I ended up also getting some Street Fighter ones prior to that. Like I think like 3 or 4 of those. So I like them when they do collabs like that. I know they had I want to say Titans, but like maybe last year. They're always coming out, and it's super low key when they come out. Like you don't, unless you get like the emails and stuff and constantly check it. Like I
Mhm.
don't be knowing about them until I actually sometimes I see them on like online or in the store. But those are cool, and I like the quality too. So those shirts are cool. I like stuff like that too.
Yeah.
But these are cool. Like something like this, you see, like, dude, what kind of posing do you want? Like seriously, who do you think is making these shirts, bro? The same dudes that are making the poses for when we get the reveals and stuff, you know?
Packaging. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the packaging. It's like this is cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what this does? Like all seriousness, like you know what this does? This puts toy photography even more on the map.
Mm-hmm. Because people will be like, "Oh, what is that?" And you're like, "Oh, well, this, you know," or let's say I like this shirt, and oh, is that a toy on there? Like, oh yeah, no, that's a toy on the in the photo. You know, it's not just a random.
How many times have I told you or Johnny or even Rich? I'm like, dude, you should put your toy photography on a tee
Mm-hmm.
and sell them. Like that'll look awesome.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because the Eternal Experience currently is running a. Let's go ahead and head over to his page real quick.
Yeah, he's modeling his shirts that he's had up for sale. He's if you go visit, well, was it Three-Legged Rabbit?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he's got some cool shirts, and that's his shot, right? That's
yes, those are his shots. Yes,
yeah,
he has multiple shirts on sale.
Yeah.
Not only well, okay, so the reason is because he's going with Three-Legged Rabbit now, but before this he also had it on another site,
Mm-hmm.
and he had multiple shirts and tees. But yes, he's selling his shots on the tees, and they look awesome.
Mm-hmm. So
and
if you guys,
this one's one of my faves actually.
Yeah, so if you guys dig this, definitely go go hit up the link there and grab one of these shirts, man. This cool stuff. He does great work, and
they do look really cool. Do they offer them in deep V's?
I don't think so. I mean, you can ask. You'd probably have to move the design way down, so the design would be like more on your lower chest over your belly,
No. It needs to be a real deep V. I'm talking about the V down to the navel.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, like you would have to like cut the design there. Like you would have to like be split a little. I guess I don't know. It's it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys liked that, definitely head on over there and go get a shirt.
Yes, and they're pretty cheap. It's only $21.50 for the shirts. And no, Adam, unfortunately, they do not come in deep V. But he did have another spot where he was selling them, and I think you actually might be able to get them in that. I just gotta remember.
Oh,
Print Rabbit, right? Is that one?
No, that's one of the Chat Migos.
Oh yeah. What was the other one? Oh, I'll find out. But if he still has them up on that one, you can probably get them in DV and different colors.
All right. Anything else you guys want to add?
Man, how jealous are you guys about my network Cobra Commander? I'm gonna be the first one.
Yeah, I finally got my All Might in today. Oh man, I love that figure.
He is here.
Yes, indeed. I got it maybe an hour or so before we started recording, and man, I have not been able to put this thing down. I've been anticipating it for so long, and it's finally here, and yeah, I just wanna mess with this thing.
I ended up getting him and the Dark Knight in the mail over the weekend. Also, the black suit Batman. I opened him up, and I gotta mess with him a little bit more. But so far, he's all right. I just gotta mess with him more. Again, I just opened it up real quick, mess with it for a little bit, and the All Might didn't even bother touching because I'm like, do I want it? Do not want it? I don't know why I ordered him and not Deku. Like, I must have messed up there or something.
You didn't get the Revoltech Deku?
Nah, I don't know. I guess I didn't, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then I was like, good, because I don't want to get into another line where they're not gonna do nothing with it. And then Brandon hits me up and says, "Oh, hey, yeah, your figures are here." And I'm like, what? And I ended up getting that, but I mean, whatever. We'll see.
Oh man, you gotta open up the All Might. It's nice, man. It's definitely nice. I'll tell you this: they'll probably pump out more characters faster, or they'll pump out characters faster than Figma's going to.
I know Figma only got what? Deku, Bakugo.
Todoroki is shipping now.
Yeah.
And then what is it? Kirishima and Ochako is coming too.
Yeah. See, like it's way too long. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't even want them anymore.
Well, if I can just interject there, if you open up the All Might, that might change your mind. Be like, man, I don't know though, because you don't really Revoltech that much, do you?
I had a few, and then like I don't know, I don't, not that I get tired of them, I just don't mess with them like that. Mm-hmm. And so like the one I messed with the most was the Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had the Venom, but then I was like kind of turned off with the Venom.
The Venom was trash. Like
yeah,
like
I was turned off by it. And then what other one did I have? I had the Deadpool one in gray, and Magneto. Magneto, I was just like, like it was nice, it was cool, but at the same time, no. And so I was just like iffy with that one. And I think, did I have Gambit, or do I have Gambit? Maybe. I'm not sure. No, I had a couple. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, yeah. I guess what it is probably not for me, is what I mean. I love the turtle ones. I love the turtle Revoltech stuff, but
Yeah, those are nice, man.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever sell those. I just like those too much.
yeah, I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, yeah, nah, and I like started selling them off a little bit by little, but yeah, I mean,
I was
I don't know.
finally able to find one of those, what is it, tech deck benches or picnic bench or whatever. I've
It
been
looks
Oh, okay.
awesome.
I've been looking for those for a while.
I really liked your picture of old man Hawkeye just chilling on it.
Yeah. The scale for it works really well. You can put, legends on there and they look legit. I had Old Man Logan sitting on there because I picked up that 2-pack around the same time, and his feet don't quite touch the ground, which was pretty funny.
I know that feeling,
Yeah,
but I don't mind swinging my feet.
yeah, it's all good. It's all
Makes me
good.
feel younger.
Yeah, yeah. I picked up that set, and then I got they had they had 3 of those benches, and I was just like, yeah, I'm buying all of these. Like,
Nice.
I want them all. So
Where did you find those again? Target, right?
at Target, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I want to look for some.
I think it was either Punker Mike or Michael Wisman. I think it's Punker Mike that turned me on to them because I was like, oh man, I got to get some of those. And I haven't been able to find them for a while now. I keep looking every time I go, and they'll have the school sign and the the barrel that's on fire, but never that bench. And it's nice because it's got like some like kind of like rubbery pieces on the bottom, so it doesn't like move around, which makes sense because if you're going to be doing tech deck stuff on it and sliding a board on it, it shouldn't be moving around. That would make it real complicated. So that is pretty cool. And what else did I get? I got that new Jiren in. I haven't really messed with that too much. I just opened it up and kind of posed it
The battle
around.
damage one, the shirtless.
Yeah, yeah. And he comes with quite a bit of stuff. I was surprised. He comes with like 4 different head swaps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like opened it yesterday for a minute, and then I was gonna mess around with it a little bit more today, and then literally like right after I woke up, All Might arrived, and I was just all, oh yeah, this is all I'm gonna mess with for a while now.
Yeah, I didn't order him. I contemplated, and I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want him. Like, I like Super, but I don't want to go deep in the Super line. Like, I have the regular one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go like too crazy with them.
I think I probably would have passed on it had I not bought the Ultra Instinct Goku, the one with the silver hair.
Okay.
I think I probably would have done the same in past had I not got that one, but I have that one, so I'm like, I don't know though. I say that, but I still am like, man, I still love me some Dragon Ball figures. I'm like, oh, I'm behind. I need to get this one and this one. Like I have just like infinite amounts of money everywhere. Like I can collect Dragon Ball and Legends and GI Joe and Revoltech and Figma and yeah, like I can just collect it all. Apparently, I don't know. And Turtles and
That's what credit cards are for, man.
yeah.
And then we're going to be lucky enough that someday Tyler Durden will blow up all the buildings that contain all of our credit card debt records. So we'll all go back to zero together.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like on some Terminator 2 stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to add before we head out?
Make sure you go on follow us on Facebook and also join the Facebook group page. We've been getting a few new followers here and there every week. So welcome to you all. If you're in this chat, I know someone today joined and they said they heard it from the podcast. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Make sure to, again, like, subscribe to the page on YouTube. and all that good stuff. Turn the notifications on. If you're joining us, we'll be here tomorrow and Wednesday, but not on Thursday for the regular show.
Correct. No regular show this week, but we will be here tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yes, sir. And also make sure you go visit Ernie's other pages. How We Do Disney, obviously The Fallen Fed, and his other side job, the Starlight Digest, for all your Star Wars stuff, for all you Star Wars fanatics in here. They talk about everything Star Wars, which is not a lot because you guys don't have anything out right now.
That's not true. I just got my Cad Bane, and the Cad Bane figure is cool, but the real winner of the exclusive Cad Bane is the Toto little robot. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, you said you really liked that.
He's got cool little like ball and socket joints at like the ankles, the hips, the shoulders. His head's on a cool joint, and his torso has this really cool like side to side swivelly joint thing. So he's got a lot of like character to him for such a tiny little robot. And plus, me liking it and talking about it is just going to make Urban Spidey a little bit crazier that he hasn't gotten his yet.
Oh yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah. No, if you follow him, you definitely know what we're talking about. So. All right. Well, thank you everyone for hopping on. Be sure to hit that like, give us subscribe if you have not already. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, our website toymigos.com, and all that fun stuff. With that being said, I am Cheney180.
I'm 80s baby.
And I am the artist formerly known as Prospect, playing with myself, who's not going to be here tomorrow because it's my little guy's 7th birthday. So happy birthday to you, little man. And I will see you guys on Wednesday.
Oh, one thing. It was Captain McKay's birthday yesterday. So happy belated birthday, Captain McKay. I knew I forgot something. There was something I was missing there. So happy birthday, sir. I hope it was awesome. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow. Same toy time, same toy channel. Remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra?
Plus Ultra.